How to allow your manifestation to come to you. Hello beautiful soul, welcome back to my channel. This is Priya, your manifestation coach, and in this video I'm going to shine some light on how to allow your manifestation to come to you instead of trying to force it in the 3D. But first, if you would like to get coached by me, you can get access to any of my offerings by simply clicking the link below in the description box. Okay, let's get back to this video, how to allow your manifestation to come to you. Now, the reason why I made this video is because I have noticed that some of you are still trying to force your manifestation in the 3D. And I wanted to make this video to shine some light on what it truly means to go all in with your inner world and allow your manifestation to come to you. So firstly, the whole point of manifesting is that you are being the version of you that has your manifestation. Now, it doesn't matter what you're manifesting, whether that is a specific person, your dream relationship, better health, or the dream job. It's all the same. Once you decide what it is that you want, your only job is to go to the end and live your life as if your manifestation is already done. Walk as the version of you that knows your manifestation is done. Remain in that identity no matter what. This entails you going all in with your inner work because you understand how reality creation works. It's about who you are being. Reality will reflect back to you your identity. Now, what so many people do is sometimes I will be coaching clients and they will ask me, Priya, should I message my specific person? And here's the thing, if you're asking that question, that means you are not in the identity of it is already done. I'm in a happy, loving, committed relationship with my specific person. You're in the identity of I don't have. Because if you were truly in the identity of living from your end, of knowing that it is done, that you're in a happy, loving, committed relationship, you wouldn't need to ask the question, should I message my SP or not? It wouldn't even be something you analyze. It would be something that you just do. And let's say that you didn't get the response that you wanted from your specific person. It wouldn't matter. You would be unbothered. You would be unmoved. Because in your consciousness, you're already the version of you that is in a loving, committed relationship with your specific person. That is how you know you have truly shifted identity. When you are unmoved and you're not analyzing if you should or shouldn't do something. If you are asking the question, should I take this action or should I not take this action? More often than not, it means that you are coming from the identity that says, I do not have. And all this means is that in this moment, it's an opportunity for you to go into your inner world and go back to the end and remind yourself you're already the version of you that has your manifestation versus taking any action in the 3D. Because as you consistently walk in the knowingness that your manifestation is done, or as you consistently return back to the end state within you, you will feel complete, whole, and fulfilled within you. And when you truly feel whole, complete, and fulfilled, there is just knowingness. There is just knowingness where you feel whole and complete. And from there, you don't feel the need to take any action. Why would you? Because you feel like you already have your manifestation. So there's no trying to think about, analyze, should I message them? Should I not message them? What should I do? None of that is happening when you feel as if you already have your manifestation. When I say feel, it doesn't have to be a feeling. It can just be acceptance and knowingness that your manifestation is done. But when you're truly in that state, you don't want to look outside of you. Why would you? Because you feel like you already have it. Another example of this could be, let's say that you are single and you want to manifest your dream relationship, or you want to manifest marriage. Now, when you're truly going all in with your inner world and you're manifesting, it means you are identifying as the version of you that is in a happy, loving, committed relationship now. That means you're no longer identifying as somebody who is single. Therefore, you're living that way in your 3D reality. So if you're on dating apps, dating multiple people, or perhaps you're just generally dating multiple people and you're getting to know them, then that means that you are not living as the version of you that knows you're in a happy, loving, committed relationship. You're still the identity that's single. Because when you're truly living in the end of it's already done, I am in a loving, committed relationship, you're living as that identity, or I'm happily married, and you feel fulfilled from within, and you are emanating this is what you embody, you would never feel the need to go on a dating app or to date multiple people. It would just, why would you? You already feel like you're happily married, or you feel like you're in the dream relationship. Like, it's acceptance, and knowing this, you feel fulfilled from within. So there would be no need to go search or look for it in the 3D, or to be like, maybe I should get to know this person. If you're doing that, it means you don't really fully trust in your God power to bring it to you. And that's why you have to feel things out, instead of just knowing that your end is done and that you're going to get everything that your heart desires with zero compromise, without lifting a finger, and it will all come to you, as long as you remain faithful to the end and you remain in the identity of it is done. You know, Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about it when he says manifesting from the field versus manifesting from matter to matter. So matter to matter is when you go in the 3D and you look for it and you search for it, and you're dating different people, you're on a dating app, or you're messaging your SP and you're trying to get them to talk to you, or trying to convince them. That's all matter to matter, right? And that takes time. There's challenges with that, and it doesn't really guarantee that you'll get your manifestation, because you can only manifest who you're being. Now, when you're manifesting from the field, or as Neville says, when you assume the wish fulfilled and you go straight to the end, you are now being the version of you that is in your end, that is in a happy, loving, committed relationship, or that is happily married, or that has the perfect health. And when you truly embody this, when you truly begin to pulse out this state of being, you feel fulfilled from within. Which means you're never trying to force your manifestation in the 3D. You would never feel the need to look for it or to search for it. Why would you? If you felt as if your manifestation was already done, like from a place of knowing this, there would just be no itch to be like, oh, let me get to know somebody. You'd be like, I'm already happily married. I just feel so complete. And then boom, that's when you bump into the love of your life, or your dream partner, or the version of your specific person that you desire shows up. Right? It will come to you if you remain in your end. And that is your only job. Your only job is to remain as a version of you that already has your manifestation. And that's an internal job. It has nothing to do with what you do or don't do in the 3D. It is completely an internal job where you're identifying as the version of you that already has your manifestation. And that is the only thing that is required of you. And the only time when you look to the 3D or you try to make something happen is when you are in the identity of lack, when you're in the identity of I don't have. That is why you look to the 3D to try and take action and make something happen. More often than not, it's because it's coming from the identity of I do not have. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't take inspired action, but true inspired action will mean that the action that you are taking, you're not even aware that that is leading you to your manifestation. That's how you know it's true inspired action. Right, so any action that you take is never from a place of trying to make something happen. Why would that be if you're truly living in the end and you've truly embodied the state of the wish fulfilled, where you know your manifestation is done? So, your only job from now on is any time you feel the need to take action in the 3D to try and force your manifestation, you want to pause and check in with yourself and ask yourself, where is this coming from? Is this coming from the identity of I don't have? Or is this coming from the identity of my manifestation is already done? And if you notice it's coming from the identity of I don't have, you want to make a different decision. Instead of taking that action in the 3D to try and force and control, go back into your inner world and remind yourself your manifestation is already done. Go back to the end. That is your only job. When you truly execute this properly, you will just know that your manifestation is done. You will be walking through your life as if your manifestation is done. You'll be living as if it is done, and then it will come to you without you lifting a finger. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening. Mwah.